You win this battle, man, I'll soon be dead. I'll glue your face to my dick so I can fuck with your head. I got metaphors coming through my pores. You probably never been in a battle before, so I hope you realize your mistake. There ain't no party, got some candles, this will be a piece of cake.
With Elia Laxon.
Are we recording now?
Oh, we are recording.
Okay. Let's just. I just want to say that I don't think black people should go back into slavery. But anyway, off podcast stuff. Let's keep
that's a very serious accusation, Ilya. I eventually came to your side of the argument. I want the listeners to know. So anyway,
my abolitionist position. Yes. Okay.
Do you know some people call themselves abolitionists, but they're like it's prison abolition, and I was like, abolitionism used to mean you were like courageous, not retarded. You know?
Oh, you believe in prisons?
I do. Is that problematic?
You're a big prison industrial complex guy?
I am a big prison guy. However, they're constructed is something to be discussed.
Really? What's your big prison guy? Like, it's a thing you're like...
Well, I live in Bushwick, which is the San Francisco of Brooklyn, right? Yeah. So unironically, if I'm at a party and I go, some people need to be in prison, they'll all be like, that was incredibly racist and classist of you. The only people that should be punished for the rest of their lives are men that explain something a little too condescendingly.
Okay.
Which is, it's an interesting way to think.
My wife got annoyed with me the other day because we were watching, what the fuck were we watching? We were watching something and the guy was being obnoxious and she was like, he's like mansplaining to her. It's like, well, no, he's not really doing that in the context of the thing. Mm-hmm. And then she got mad at me for mansplaining to her what the character on the TV was mansplaining.
That's very meta.
Yeah.
I like that. The thing that I think some women, and ladies, shout out to the ladies, honestly, but some women that complain about mansplaining, I don't think they know that men get mansplained too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, before the word mansplaining, we had a word for it called condescension.
Condescension.
Which is just the same thing, whether or not you do it to a man or a woman. But
I actually think that's a great bit that some of our feminist friends do, right? Where they're like, uh-oh, we're getting canceled. Yeah. I start taking on big feminism and the monitor turns off for a second. Which is probably my fault.
Oh, you think that was big?
I think that was big feminism.
Do you think they took out Epstein?
Ooh.
Big feminism.
Wow, that would be quite a niche position if I was just a guy doing freedom stuff gets taken down by feminists.
Yeah. Remember people used to say feminazi? That was like a thing. That was like a slur people used to have like 20 years ago. When that faded out somehow.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I've been thinking of, the F slur we're not supposed to use anymore, right?
Yeah, I get.
So then people gravitated to cuck. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the right-wing people have always said those things. Oh wait, same thing with feminazi, right? They just moved on to like the blue hairs, right? Or like Cat Lady is making a comeback because of JD Vance. Do you know he's 40 years old?
Is he?
We have a millennial in the executive office. I don't think we're ever going to have a Gen X president. Really? I'm sorry, I had to be the first one to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's well, to be fair, we haven't always had someone from every generation.
That's true.
Be president, I assume.
We didn't have a Vietnam veteran president, which I think is like depressingly hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? Because it used to be like, dude, if you
think well, Vietnam wasn't exactly like a big stellar moment.
That's true.
Military.
It's really, I think, the moment.
It'd be like if Robert E. Lee tried to run for president against Grant or something. It's like, nah, man, you're not the victor here.
Yeah. Damn.
Imagine like the one guy who still supports the Vietnam War. He's like running for president against other people.
That'd be
honestly, everyone's pretty much agreed that it was a bad idea. He's like, we did some good stuff there.
Can I be controversial yet brave?
Yes.
I think that in the West, shall I say, we're very queasy about casualties on our side.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought the U.S. lost the Tet Offensive.
Okay.
We won the Tet Offensives. It's just that tens of thousands of American soldiers died.
Okay.
And even though we won that battle, we were like, this has to stop. Whereas if we were Russians, we would have been like, hell yeah, that's what happens. That's what's got to happen. We won, didn't we?
We value life more than Russians. That's true.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
It's a tough life over there in Russia.
I do think that, listen, I'm pretty, I almost said pretty obnoxious, which is a nice Freudian slip. I'm pretty obnoxious. I think some people in the comments would agree. Let me know if you disagree or agree in the comments. But
both either agree or
yeah,
put both.
But yeah, if you have split personalities and have multiple feelings, let me know.
Just
dude.
let us know which personality is typing at that moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one of your alters is chit chatting with us? Every week I try to be in the live chat and then I forget. Isn't that unprofessional? Oh, sorry. Controversial yet brave is that, yeah, I'm actually pretty agnostic about whether or not we should have done Vietnam.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. It is nice that Thailand and Laos didn't fall to communism.
Yeah.
Right? And that's probably because they were like, the communists in those countries were like, if we try to do communism, America might do to us what we did to Vietnam. So that is literally confirming domino theory.
Yeah.
Now, I will understand you're like, the argument if you're like, there's so many other things that could have happened.
Yeah.
So why, you can't just say something didn't happen because you did a controversial thing. It might have not happened if you didn't do that. But I don't know. It was essentially more of a war against Russia.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, do you feel kind of weird about this, that I'm being anti-Russia right now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You're referencing because I was born in Russia.
You were born in the Soviet Union.
It comes
you're,
up surprisingly frequently with you for some reason.
I actually find it a little suspect.
I remember last week you asked me to bring my passport, and I thought that was a bit. I thought that was a bit much.
Yeah. So, Ilya, can I break the, shall I say, fourth wall?
It's broken. We are talking. What do you think the fourth wall is? What's the fourth wall?
The fourth wall is
we are talking to the people.
I'm sorry, it's Jackoff's gun. Jackoff's gun is that you is that, and I am pronouncing it correctly.
I was gonna say, wait, you didn't intentionally pronounce it wrong, or you did?
Oh, I'm doing one of my little sketches, but
is that a bit you have?
I don't actually know how to say it.
Chekhov? You don't know how to say Chekhov?
I was like, it's something Russian that sounds like jack off, and then I did my little sketch of saying jack off.
Okay.
Yeah, great bit if I may say so myself. Why the hell is your laptop here? Why the hell?
Oh,
Sorry for
'cause,
raising my voice.
The FBI has a warrant to search my home, so if I have that on me, they can't
That's
access
really
it.
smart.
Yeah.
Did you ever, because you're a former Jew lawyer, right? Well, former lawyer, current Jew.
I like how it was typing, but it also could have been evil money handling. That was a very ambiguous mime.
Mhm. Well, I like to kind of, leave it ambiguous with my hand signals or whatever. So let me ask you, do you ever have the thought, like, you're a law-abiding citizen, may I say so myself?
I think so.
So, but you could, like, you're the best guy to, like, be in a room with a police officer who's, like, trying to get you to, like, squeal. You know what I mean? Like, if you're big pussy,
Yeah.
right, and you're in that room,
Yeah.
you're not
gonna
gonna.
start riding people out.
Mhm.
Well, it depends, I mean, cops don't really care about that stuff necessarily,
Mhm.
and depends how I got involved somehow with them.
So let's say you're guilty, right?
Okay.
Let's say you're guilty of gay crimes.
Gay crimes.
Right?
Okay.
You've been doing gay crimes and you get arrested, right?
Okay.
And they know. They're like,
This guy's doing the gay crime.
they're like, we have evidence.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you know that they could be lying
Yeah.
about whether or not they have evidence. So, like, walk me through this. Like, okay, so Mr. Ilya, I'm officer. That's true. My last name is Officer. It's
Officer. Okay.
It's-
Also, Ilya's my first name, so it might be Mr. Laxon.
all right, Mr. Laxon.
Yes, officer.
Yeah, please, you can just call me.
You can just call me officer. It's like, wait, is that formal or your name, officer, or your title of officer?
Mr. Officer.
Mr. Officer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I'm not.
Wait, Mr. Cop, or is it your last name, Officer, Mr.?
My
Your title and
my first name
yeah.
is Officer.
Oh, wait, you're officer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
That's fun. That's a good fun riff.
Or
Officer.
if you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, but no one ever calls people except for like RFK. No one else goes by all three initials as a name.
Right. Oh, this is where things are going to get really complicated because wait until you hear about my middle name.
Oh yeah.
It's Phil. It's Officer Phil Officer. OPO.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife, her last
Hey,
name
can I
is...
ask why am I sitting in this interrogation room?
Oh,
You were talking about going on about your name
Sorry.
for like an hour now.
Just real quick. My she kept her maiden name, and her last name is Police Officer's wife. But she's traditional in another way.
She kept it hyphenated.
she changed her middle name to my middle name.
Oh, she changed her middle name to your middle name.
Yeah, but
What's her first name?
Her first name is Olga, so she's OPP. And so when I married her, I said, the officiator said, "Are you down with OPP?" And I said, "Yeah, you know me." And then everyone shouted Mazel Tov. Officer is a Jewish name, by the way. Anyway, okay, so I'm the cop, right?
You're a Jewish cop?
Isn't that crazy?
Man, not too many of us.
I don't know if I've ever met one. I mean, there was a bunch in Israel, presumably.
Yeah.
But okay. So, Mr. Laxon, you are charged with a gay crime, and we have evidence of this crime on our TV computers. So why don't you
Do you
just
mean monitor?
I'm the one asking the
I'm the one
questions
asking
here.
questions.
So
Okay.
tell me, just tell me who your boss is, and I'll let you go. Because if you
You
don't,
mean who my current employer is?
no, the gay crimes boss.
What gay crimes do you suspect me of
Don't
having
play
committed?
stupid with me. I'm Officer Phil Officer. I've been in the department for 2 years. No one else was available.
No,
to me.
it's just
Yeah. So come on, tell me who the boss is.
I would like to know what gay crimes you suspect me of.
You you watched a woman stand-up comedy special. Elijah Schlesinger. You watched an Elijah Schlesinger special with your wife, and
Okay.
every so often you went, "That's so true."
It's like that's the gayest thing I can think of. And then after that, you sucked a dick, but it was mostly the.
Yeah.
I just.
So
I
how do
think
you,
you know damn well I would not have watched any of her like 10 specials for some reason.
yeah.
Is she like the most prolific comic ever? Why does she have so many specials?
I actually did listen to an old episode of Come Town.
Yeah,
I mean, it was current when I was listening to it, but this was a long time ago. I'm actually bad.
yeah,
at
I know
telling
how
stories.
recordings work.
Yeah, so it was right after she was like, "How many women comics?"
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
have
I
a-
have a joke about World War II.
World War II, the most famous war of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
And so everyone. Nick Mullen, I have no idea if any of this is true, but I feel like they're like the same generation of comics. He was straight up like, "Yeah, her dad's like works in finance,"
Okay.
and I'm like, "Oh fuck," And she's somewhat pleasing to look at, and like, her dad is like rich, and that's like
So
it's kind of a layup.
okay.
Isn't that weird? And then you and I do shows, and everyone's like, "You guys are so funny," but you still have to. Well, you're not a lawyer anymore. I'm still a telemarketer.
Okay. You know what I never understood is like the cliche of guys shitting on female comics, be like, "Oh, they're always talking about their periods,"
Mhm.
and it's like it's not really. I don't recall the last time. And also, if I had a period, I don't think I'd ever stop talking.
I would
about
talk
it.
about it constantly.
It's crazy. So let them have it. I think
I
it's
would-
wild.
Dude, my balls itched a little bit this morning in a way where it's like, Jesus Christ, I got other stuff to do. You know what I mean? And
Hold on. I don't know what you mean.
yeah, you
Like-
do.
No, you asked me if I know what you mean. I'm saying I don't.
You've been spending a lot of time procrastinating when I
Okay.
just want to know. I'm still
Well, are we
Officer
still-
Phil Officer.
Oh, this is Officer Phil Officer?
Yeah. So tell me who the gay boss is.
I don't know what that means. The gay boss?
Oh, I see what you're doing, Ilya.
No, I don't.
This is what you. Hold on, we're breaking the fifth wall right now. The fifth and sixth wall are broken. This is what you would actually do
What?
if I was actually Officer Phil Officer, and I was trying to get you to fold. You would play dumb just like you're doing right now. I get it.
You think I'm playing dumb?
You're
Because
playing
I
dumb.
don't know who the gay boss is.
You don't know who the gay boss is.
Who's the boss of all the gays?
Mhm.
Cher?
Maybe James
She's still-
Buchanan.
Yeah, he was a bachelor, right? That's why people
Mm-hmm.
suspect him of
And he had a roommate as a rich man. It's not unusual for a man to have a roommate back then, but it is unusual to be like
it's
a
not
millionaire.
unusual.
They actually
Yeah,
sang
but-
that at his inauguration.
Oh, that's fun. I
Yeah,
didn't
isn't
know
that
Tom
cool?
Jones was around back then.
Mhm.
Good for him.
Dude, when I think of Tom Jones, I think of Carlton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and doing the Carlton. Dude, when I was a drinking man, and I had less, shall I say, understanding of whether or not I looked like a fool. I
Yeah.
would do the Carlton like when music was playing at parties.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's like a fun atmosphere. It's a fun thing to do. No one sucks my dick afterwards, but
Is
sometimes
that your goal to?
I think at a low level, anytime, like
Anytime you do anything performative, part of you is like, it'd be
Yeah.
nice if I got a blowjob out of this.
definitely as a young man. You know what I mean?
That's what I do. Every time I help like a mom carry a stroller down a set
Yeah.
of stairs, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
we felt that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But they don't speak English, so
They don't.
no.
No, they're like, look.
I think I've done that twice in the last several months. Helped a mom take her kid down the stroller.
It does.
And she was mad because she wasn't trying to get to the subway, but I had to pull her off a bus. It was a whole thing.
All right, enough of you filibustering about kidnapping.
Was that the fifth wall? Are we back to the fourth wall?
Now we're to the third wall,
Okay.
right? You know what the third wall is?
Oh god.
It's when one of your walls collapses, and now the elements are rushing in. Did I discuss this leak that I've been having at my apartment?
No, your new apartment,
Dude, so I have a new dormitorio, as the Hispanics say, or I'm actually supposed to say Latinx, I think, but they my dormitorio. I'm actually on day almost 2,000 of Spanish Duolingo. Quick aside.
Oh yeah, you were doing that for a while.
Mhm.
Do you do it every day?
I do it every day, but I'm stuck on the object pronouns or something. They put lo and la
Yeah.
in places I don't understand.
You mean for depending on which object is which?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't do it.
In German, they do it because there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like, the chair is feminine, but
Uh-huh.
the desk is like male, that kind of thing, or neutral.
I could sort of fuck with because it's just easy. You just for most because there's no rhyme or reason. Just remember what's masculine and feminine, and I don't even look at it that way. I'm just like, okay, it's aqua.
The easy
know?
way to remember is if you can fit it in your ass, it's a male,
Okay.
and if you can fuck it, it's a female.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
that's how you just like every time you look at an object, say, what do I do with this object?
Is this how you got fired from teaching high school Spanish?
I mean, it's one of many reasons. There's a whole needle that broke the camel's back.
So I had a leak in my apartment, dude, and it was.
It's a needle that broke the.
I know, dude. If I
straw
were
that
you,
broke
I
the
would have been
camel's
all over that. But unlike you,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
know that people aren't perfect. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't be Persian,
What?
and I don't
That song?
have gold
Whose song is that?
chains, and I don't wear hair gel. I'm sorry, I can't be Persian.
I don't know what song is it, but you think we're gonna
Simple
get copyright
Plan.
strike? Is it Simple Plan? I never listened to it.
Perfect. Yeah,
A song called
it's a
Perfect?
song about having a shitty dad, and I used to sing it as a kid, even though my dad was pretty cool.
Okay.
I just felt angsty. I was like, I should feel upset, but I don't know about what.
Okay.
I didn't really realize how detrimental my hair and skin were yet.
Did your dad overreact? Did he get really sad? and start weeping?
So he wrote a song. I'm sorry, I can't be a cool dad. Speaking of Persians, dude, I posted a video about us.
Who's Persian?
I was just singing a song about being Persian. You gotta keep up.
Is that a
dude.
song about being Persian?
No, it's a parody of the Simple Plan song called Perfect, but
Yeah.
I turned it into a song about not being Persian.
But you just said Persian, the word Persian, and then nothing else had to do with Persia.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why I was
because
confused.
I said the thing about hair gel and wearing rings.
Did you? I'll be honest. I probably tuned out when you were doing.
You
that.
were disassociating. I understand.
I was
it,
like
dude.
in my head, like this has to end at some point, right?
Yeah.
I'll wait till it stops humming in the background, and then I'll talk.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. Now you know how it feels to have sex with me.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool, dude?
Just waiting for it to end.
Mm-hmm. So, dude, I posted a video of us being a little bit, dare I say, edgelords with a capital E, capital L,
Yeah.
and it got 2 likes.
I was gonna say I got by the time I noticed it, I was like, oh, it was taken down. So I didn't.
I took it down.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I spent all day being like, I'm shadow banned for being too brave because it was a joke about drawing Muhammad.
Yeah.
And I was like, the powers that be don't want the people to see this, right?
Yeah.
I spent hours thinking that. And then I got 2 likes, and it was from my girlfriend and my girlfriend's dog, who I suspect
Yeah,
is the account run by my girlfriend. So
Okay.
I can't be positive, right? But I looked at the video later, and I accidentally put some song over the clip
Oh,
that
really?
made it unwatchable.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I deleted it because I was like, I have to try again later. When I must have been like full on boomer and put a song on.
Yeah.
There's no way that Instagram accidentally did that to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And it was some weird like rap music that it's the type of rap music that doesn't have a beat or it's not in 4/4 time.
Okay.
And so I can't imagine how anyone dances or even bops their head to it, but it's like it exists on Spotify, I guess.
Okay.
You have to exist on Spotify, I think, for the song to come up on Instagram. But anyway, I have a leak in my apartment, dude.
I forgot that was what's leaking.
So I woke up and I had like a softball size water spot about a foot away from my penis, right? Right?
Okay, yeah.
And I sleep in a queen size bed because I am a
Our
queen. And I was like, fuck, did I pee the bed sideways somehow? And I went to the bathroom because I had to pee, which was a sign that I must not have peed the bed, right? And then I came back and the softball size is like 3 times the size. And I look up and my fucking ceiling was leaking all night.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I call the landlord and she's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I was like, my ceiling's leaking. And I guess that's like a big, like, you could get in trouble, I guess. Cause she's like, oh, I'll have someone there right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then a guy came and
I like that you didn't notice. Like you're getting Chinese water torch.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I just didn't notice it.
I am such a heavy sleeper. One time when I was a freshman in college, I slept away in a dorm, right? It was me and a roommate. And I woke up to my roommate like shaking me. And I was like, what's going on? And then he's like, don't you hear the fire alarm? And then I heard the fire alarm.
That's funny.
And so we came to the conclusion that if he wasn't there, I would have maybe slept through the fire alarm. And then later, for some reason, like a fire, like guy, you know, a fire guy.
A fire guy?
A fire guy came and he was like, any questions about the fire drill, which I thought was odd.
And you were like, what do you call your job officially?
Yeah.
He said, I'm a fire guy.
And also, what's a 19-year-old twink got to do to get his big, strong arms around you, huh?
What? Were you referring to yourself as a twin?
Yeah. I was like 130 pounds, dude.
But did you have big, strong arms?
No, I'm sorry if that wasn't clear.
I thought you were a bloated fat alcoholic at the time.
Oh, no. 19. I was only 19, but my mind was older, but I was very skinny, but with no muscle tone.
Okay.
So at a healthy 5'6", I was 130 pounds, but like not working out.
Okay.
You know
Just
what I
like
mean?
natural.
But I had sort of I also like didn't have abs or anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't work out at all. So I had like a little paunch,
Nice.
like over 20% body fat. Yeah. And I was wearing skinny jeans and I had a flannel. Isn't that cool?
That was a cool look.
Yeah, not at all actually. But
No.
the fire guy, I'm going to stick with that.
Mr. Fire.
For some reason, he was Mr. Fire. He was actually officer.
Hold on. Look, let me introduce him to me.
He's officer fire guy. Phil, officer. Isn't that weird? They're cousins.
His job title is officer, but is he a fire guy?
He's a firefighter, but he wants to honor his cousin who was killed in the line of duty. It's not funny.
Wasn't he just questioning me?
Yeah. Shortly thereafter, he was killed.
Okay.
Yeah, by actually the head gay guy.
Which is
you're responsible for James Buchanan killing Officer Phil Officer.
This is a complicated net you weave.
No one's going to be able.
You know what? Comedy Bang Bang makes it look easy. But turns out it's incredibly
Comedy
difficult.
Bang Bang is what I call our murder suicide when this podcast doesn't work out at all.
That'd be funny.
Get it? Because Bang Bang.
Bang it. Yeah,
I think you are going to kill me and then self delete.
No, I don't think I have any desire to kill.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could. If I had to kill, I think I could do so, and I think I could do so without qualms or guilt.
I think I could do
Like,
it.
if I had, like, you ever see shows where like the character clearly had to kill that person because it was the only way to do it, and then they still feel bad about it. It's like I don't think I'd feel bad about it. 'Cause I'm like, I know I took a life, but like under the circumstances, it was the right thing to do, so I feel fine.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be phased by it.
Yeah. I think that's a beautiful thing.
But that being said, I don't know what it's like to watch as the life leaves the person's eyes.
You might find out soon.
Yeah. Can I choke you out until you pass out and see what it's like?
You know how long I've been waiting for you to ask that? One time, my friends and I, when we were high on cover your ears if you're sensitive, marijuana, right? We were teens, been like 14, and we smoked pot at the park, and then we played the choking game, and a woman came up to yell at us.
You guys took turns choking each other out?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Nice. My friends and I, we used to play... I don't know what the concept was, but like we'd take turns. Someone you like lay on the couch and then just take turns smothering each other with pillows. I don't know how.
Dude, all teenage boys are gay.
This was early. This might have been. This wasn't even teenage. This is probably like pre-teenage still.
Okay.
But we just
by
take
your
turns.
friends and you, do you mean like you and your uncle?
No, Josh, Brian, and Dave. We would.
Okay. Can you say their last names too?
Yeah, Dave Kostas, Brian Kopnicki, and Josh K.
Woo!
I think. I'm not sure if Dave was part of it. I have vague memories. It might have been Tim Karras at a later point. But yeah, it was like we just take turns like stuff, and I don't know who came up with it, and I don't know what the goal of the game was. You just kind of took turns like smothering each other.
That's actually I think even more dangerous than the choking game. Because, like, if you put a pillow over someone's head, there's no indication that they could give you. They can't even speak.
Well, their body will flail.
Yeah.
We're not all taking turns holding down. It's like one person at a time.
I can't.
Yeah. So you have a time to like flail your arms or something and be like, I'm dying.
I remember one time we were hanging out and this is like similar age, like preteen.
Yeah.
Right. And we were all hanging out at my one friend's house, and my friend found pills.
Ooh.
And so he took them. He was fucking cool, man. He was so cool. And we were like, wow, that was wild that you did that. But also, probably nothing will happen. It was just a couple, right?
Okay.
And he started to get really hyper. Who knows if this is psychosomatic, but I don't think that it was, because eventually he was wearing like these like shorts that were kind of like a little too big for him, and he was like being hyper, but also we were like kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But at one point we saw that he peed a little bit.
Okay.
Like there was pee around his feet because he was just like hyped up on some sort of stimulant, I guess.
It's weird because as a kid, you don't want to take medicine of any kind. Like you're naturally averse to it.
Knowing
So
this guy,
to know that you like pills at that age.
I think he got off on us laugh. Like,
Okay.
he's one of those guys. Like I remember one time.
Also, first and last name.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I don't believe in doxing people like you do. Apparently,
How is that doxing people?
you'll dox people on this podcast, but you won't tell soon to be late Officer Phil Officer who the gay boss is.
I'm not giving.
Which we already know it's James Buchanan now.
So then why are you asking me the question?
I don't know, dude. Anyway, this fire
Yeah.
guy, he asked me after the fire drill. He was like, "Do you have any questions about the fire drill?" Which I thought was odd, and I said no reflexively. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And my dumbass roommate, right? He goes, actually, yeah, Bobby almost slept through the fire drill. And I was like, ugh. And the fire guy, he was like, well, that's very serious. If this is a real fire, you could have been in a lot of danger. So what you got to do is what actual like hard of hearing or even fully deaf people do,
Yeah.
which is get a pillow that vibrates.
Oh.
And as he's saying all of this, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
They
This
have-
is before Amazon, so I was like,
They have
I'm
the
not
p-
figuring
They have
out.
pillows that vibrate
Mhm.
when they detect smoke.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just make you more comfortable
Can you imagine?
sleeping? It's like, oh,
Yeah, you're like,
And
"Oh."
the pillow needs to be like an alarm, like a
Mhm.
horn or something, so you hear it close to you.
That would be like, how they say drowning is like kind of relaxing at the very end, because your body, I guess, realizes you're like, well, our lungs are filling with water, and there's no world in which we can breathe with lungs in our water. So
Lungs in our water.
yeah, just lungs in our water.
Who put these lungs in?
I think I'm gonna die pretty soon.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
That old gypsy woman was very specific.
Yeah.
Like there were so many details that you start to believe her
Mhm.
a little bit. I don't know
Yeah.
where you're gonna find a kangaroo in New York,
Ooh, gypsy woman.
but hey, you want to play this dumb game?
Let's do it, dude. Pull it up.
Okay. I should say this is like took us 2 months to get to the point that we could do this game because we did not have the technology or understand the
Ooh.
technology.
Now,
There we
can
go.
everyone right now see all of the files on your computer?
Not yet.
Okay.
Tell me when to pull up the
Okay.
screen.
Ooh.
Okay,
Actually,
I'll tell you when to do it.
Okay.
But, we'll
So
figure
should
out the
I
game
look
pretty
away
quickly.
from the screen right now?
Yeah, you can look away for now.
I'm looking away. I will say, dude, I used to live in the Czech Republic, right? It used to be Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
And you just reminded me because it said gypsy woman. I remember I was talking to this Czech girl one time, and she was talking to me, and she was like, America has a big problem with racism, right?
Yeah.
And, I didn't necessarily agree with that, but, she was a woman talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was a young man. But then shortly thereafter, she
that
says,
bottom right corner is going to be really tough
Yeah,
to see.
ooh.
We'll figure it out though when we open
All
it
right.
up.
As long as you know.
Okay.
Anyway, this Czech
So
woman,
Oh, right.
I just want to finish my.
I forgot you were telling some.
I want to
bullshit
listen to my story. I want to say my story that I think almost nobody's listening to. Moments after she said America has a big problem with racism, she warned me about the gypsies in Prague.
Oh yeah.
And then I started laughing, and she was like, no, but really, the gypsies are dangerous. And I really tried to be like, here's why what's happening is ironic. And she's like, I don't know what you mean.
I've represented a couple gypsies.
Roma, as they prefer to
Roma,
be called.
yeah.
Although
They call themselves gypsies.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's just like how some indigenous Americans are like, no, dude, I'm an Indian. It's cool. Just call me Indian.
Yeah.
All right. So at what point can I look at the screen?
Okay, you can look now.
Am I pulling up
Ooh.
the screen for the audience as well?
Yeah, sure. We'll put it on the
And
screen.
we're live.
All right, I'll move this. So basically, I just wanted, because people talk about AI all the time,
Okay.
and
Which is short for artificial intelligence.
oh, I haven't Googled it.
Mhm.
That's good to know. That makes a lot more sense.
Mhm.
I thought asshole intensity. I was like, what does that have to do with anything really?
Mhm.
But so anyway, I thought I'd plug into AI some artists and have it render art and see if you can distinguish between the pieces. Which one of these? So these are an artist named Pablo Picasso. I'm sure
Okay.
you've heard of him.
PP
Okay.
for short.
Yep. First name Officer Pablo Picasso.
Oh, OPP.
Are you down with him?
Am I down with OPP? Yeah, you know me.
Ah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That was a thing 30 years ago.
Mhm. Crisscross.
Is it crisscross?
No,
It's naughty by nature.
It's naughty by nature. Yeah, I wanted to kind of troll people, but
Oh,
I also I had this
It's not a
inclination to
good-
troll people, but also I want old black people to think I'm cool.
also, but your definition of a troll is like
Be wrong.
be wrong about a thing from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. So anyway, these are 4
You
images.
know who's wrong about a thing 35 years ago? Is my parents having me.
had
That
a-
was so wrong, dude.
Yeah, they still debate it.
Yeah.
They
They want to get.
I don't know why they bring it up every
extremely late-
Thanksgiving. That seems like a lot.
I know.
You think it
dude.
just like settled it? It's like
Mhm.
I'm around now, so get
Yeah.
over it. Anyway, there are 4 images in front of you.
That's the
3
night
of them are what? What are you gonna do? We're never gonna get to this goddamn bit. It's not even a bit.
Hold on. You said before they carved the turkey, and I thought of something very funny. Okay. Well,
Okay.
ready? Can you tee me up again for that?
I didn't say before you carved the turkey.
Before you carved the You're talking
didn't-
about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything about a turkey.
in my mind,
I didn't. Did you think I said I didn't say anything about a turkey? Why are we still?
in my
You
Come
thought
on,
I
dude.
set you up for something?
Fucking be a team player. In my mind, you said before they carved the turkey, right? So go ahead.
Before they carved the turkey.
Yeah. That's what before they carved the turkey. That's what the British said before before they divided the Ottoman Empire. Isn't that a smart joke, dude?
Yeah,
Damn.
I didn't know that the Brits divided up.
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't
that
think.
they did.
I don't know if that's true.
Something happened to the Ottoman Empire after World War One.
Connor, if you
WW1.
feel like it and you have free time, feel free to look up.
That's the collapse of
division
the
of-
Ottoman Empire is when they lost World War One. They had those red hats. I think that's why they lost because they look so ridiculous.
Because they weren't bulletproof.
And they
They should have
were
worn helmets.
The Ottoman Empire ended in 1922.
Oh, so not right after World War One, but I'm sure World War One didn't help. In my mind, because I know post World War One, the British and French were like, we should carve up Africa, and in my mind, they did the same thing to the Ottoman Empire, right? That's how like the Middle Eastern countries became countries that they didn't really agree to.
Sure.
All right, let's play a game. Want to play a game?
Yep. What if this was shit? My first shitty saw trap was like, just guess which one's AI.
Uh huh.
Okay, so 3 of these are real Picassos.
Okay.
One is an AI.
Okay.
And so what? And first of all, like with all art, how does each one make you feel?
So,
Let's start with top left.
all right,
Close that.
which is my top left? That one.
What? What other top?
Oh.
We're looking at the same. We don't have a different frame of reference.
Oh God. No, I really feel like I'm gonna die soon. You know what I mean?
Okay, well let's get this out on record quick before you die.
Okay. So, I feel like I've actually, and this is gonna be an annoying answer. I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen this one.
Okay, and how does
Yeah.
it make you feel?
I know it's like, hot take, capital H, capital T, but like this feels like anyone could do this. I
Really?
know people fucking say that about modern art all the time. They're like, it looks like my niece could do this, but it does look like my niece could do this.
But you don't get any sort of like emotional. Nothing doesn't touch you in any way.
No.
All right. What about my bottom left? Your bottom left.
Oh. Okay, that
I'm
one.
moving around there. Yeah.
That you know what? I think that represents the mundanity of life.
Okay.
Cause listen, it's got 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth, just like us.
Just
right?
a regular person.
So I'm looking as if this is like it's art, right? I'm
Yeah.
really expecting it to be something special.
And it's just not.
It's just like me, dude.
You're not getting anything out of it.
He or she and I are basically the same.
Okay.
Which is like beautiful in a way, but yeah, it's not gonna make me like come or anything.
Is that what you mean? I'm not gonna come from that. Okay. What about this one?
This is just some guy. You know what I mean?
That's all you got. Nothing. It doesn't make you feel good. You don't care about this person's story, who they are.
I mean, to be honest, like, God bless him, he's got prey eyes. You know?
Yeah. You say pretty eyes?
Prey.
Prey. That's why I thought you said prey. I was like, okay.
And a big nose.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got to get his money right, dude, if he wants some PUSSY.
All of these are decidedly sexual interpretations. What
Okay.
about this one?
This one. All right. This one reminds me of that weird cartoon that was on Nickelodeon where it was like Angelica.
Oh, the Rugrats?
No. Angela. I can't remember what this is called. It was like really weird animation like this.
Okay.
And it was Connor, is there a cartoon when
Oh my god. It's like this is a deal to get grad fired.
it's I told you, dude, I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah.
It was like weird animation. And there was a girl with pigtails named Angelica, but it wasn't Rugrats.
Hey, Arnold.
No.
Oh, Chris. How many other options are there going to be?
It wasn't one of the main staple ones. I feel like it was like canceled in season 1 type of like their avant-garde period. You know what I mean?
I never really watched Nickelodeon. They have.
I wasn't a
avant-garde
Cartoon Network kid. I wasn't an anime guy. But anyway, yeah. None of these really touch me as being particularly special because they're just people. They're to me, and this might sound unsophisticated. To me, it just seems like all 4 of these were a guy going, "What if I drew someone weird?"
That's all you. Yeah,
That's
you don't think it's. I was gonna say commentary. I have no idea what it would be a commentary about, but like it's just fun to look at. Do you want to take a guess which one of these is the real?
So
which three of them are real?
Your top left.
Yeah.
My
Was that a genuine one?
No, I'm laughing at something else.
Oh god damn it! It's ruining. I didn't know that was
Unrealistic
No,
expectations.
god damn it! It ruined the whole. Ah god, that's not this round. That's another round.
Okay.
Anyway, of the 4, let me get the picture of the guy again. Don't look at the other pictures.
Okay.
And get the other. Where's the guy? Okay. God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Of these 4, 3 of them are real, and 1 of them is an AI generated image.
Okay. Well, okay. So your top left, my top left.
Yeah.
It's
Top left.
to me. To me, I feel like I can't actually say it's the top left one because I feel like I've seen that one before. So then the bottom right, I feel like is so normal,
Okay.
right? Like if you were like, draw me a weird guy, he's too normal looking to seem like a weird guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Can I see? Okay, yeah, it's either that one or the one on the bottom.
Okay. So you narrowed it down to these 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the one with the red hat is AI. The reason that I think that is they look very similar. That one seems more computery,
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Okay.
It feels like something a computer would do, whereas the one with the yellow hat, that seems very like Pablo Picasso, what is he, late 19th, early 20th century?
Early 20th century. He died in like 1977.
Yeah, so that's a very like the aristocracy is wearing hats type of vibe still. You know what I mean? Was I right?
So you know how I said we originally planned this game for like maybe a month or 2 ago? Because of that, I don't remember which one is AI. Isn't that neat though?
I love that.
I have no idea which one it was. I
Is
think
it easily Googleable?
I think
Do you have it written down
you
somewhere?
can probably reverse image search to find which ones are. Nope.
Oh man.
I have no idea which one is which. I think it's either the top left or the bottom left one. I think it's one of those.
Okay.
But honestly, I have no idea.
Nice.
Anyway, that's the first round. Okay.
So
Let's
if,
try
if you guys know which one is AI generated, which I guess you would have to, it would be easier to do all of them and by processes of elimination, see which one doesn't exist in history, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys figure that out, let us know in the comments.
Connor, can you take it off the screen for a bit while I set up the next one?
Okay, he's going to set up the next one.
And I'm
folks.
going to need Bobby to vamp.
Okay. I'm vamping?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I can't turn off the
keep
TV
going.
out
Oh.
there, but it's big on your screen. We're back to you.
Oh, we're back to me. So
So I'm vamping.
so it's my
Okay.
screen. Okay, can you vamp with your eyes closed?
It's
What does
just the
vamp
two of you
mean?
on screen.
Just sort of
now.
go on and feed the time. What'd you say?
It's just the two of you.
Oh,
on
right.
Video
Okay,
now.
so no one can see the screen.
Vamp is a word is a verb?
Yeah.
It's like in the dictionary?
I don't know. Connor, can you look up vamp as a
I mean-
verb and then explain to Bobby how to do it?
I mean, I know how to chit chat, dude. I was born to yap, but
Oh, God.
I'm intrigued by what vamp could possibly mean.
Okay.
Is
I
it,
have the definition for vamp here.
I'm ready.
In jazz and popular music, a
Okay.
short, simple introductory passage, usually repeated several times until otherwise instructed.
Okay.
Or definition 2, the upper front part of a boot or shoe.
Oh, okay.
And then there's verb, that was a noun.
Mhm.
I think we're probably looking for the verb. Attach a new upper to a boot or shoe.
Okay.
Repeat a short, simple passage of music.
Okay. So if I understand correctly, Ilya, you want me to build a shoe while we wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could start cobbling now. that'd be
Okay.
great. Okay.
Because I'm certainly not going to do the music thing. That's stupid.
The
I
music thing?
mean, I used to write lyrics, and at the bottom I would leave my cell pager and my home phone at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I send you 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There was probably a problem at the post office.
All
or
right, let's
something.
just do the game.
Oh, am I
Okay.
done vamping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's call that vamping. Okay.
Okay.
Now, are you familiar with the artist Mark Rothko?
Mark Rotho.
Rothko. R-O-T-H.
Rothschild?
Mark
Is he
Rothko.
the artist that runs everything?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm unfamiliar.
Okay.
Um,
Well, have these images? Do they look familiar to you in any way? Have you ever seen these paintings before?
I don't believe I've ever seen a multi-ethnic school paint the flag of their parents' nation.
Is that how these make you feel?
Yes, I think that this is a major city in which like a quarter of the kids in the kindergarten class have immigrant parents, right? And the initial assignment was draw the American flag, but then some people complained, not the parents of the immigrant children, but the white parents.
Oh, okay.
They complained. They were like, that's ethnocentric, right?
And you feel about this way about all of them, or is that just the one
This
first
is,
one?
this is the story all 4 of them are telling me.
Okay.
Is that these are countries that used to exist before the collapse of the Soviet Union, right? And so, you know, basically 3 to 2 colors. So the one on the top left is red, white. It's red, white, gray, and orange. Okay. Red represents the blood of the various pogroms, right?
Okay.
And that's actually very controversial in the land of Abakistan, right?
Mm.
Which is like, were the pogroms good or not? You know,
Yeah.
because the 90% of non-Jews believe that it was good, and then the 10% of Jews that live in Israel now,
Yeah.
they actually think the pogroms are bad.
Okay.
Now the white represents the many times that they had to surrender when they were invaded by a stronger neighbor, right? The gray, they're a nation of farmers.
Oh.
And so, you know how dogs see gray, right? They basically all have their phones on grayscale. That's to honor the dogs that keep their sheep safe. And orange, you're not going to believe this. They have a sizable minority of redheads there.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of my ancestors actually come from the name of this country whose name I already forget.
Okay. So that's just that one painting.
That's how I feel about that one.
Okay. Now, how does this painting make you feel?
This one is
What if you're like, I just see penis? It's like, this one just like,
this one is it's giving.
is it giving? What's it giving? What's it serving?
It's giving and or serving an adult who is able to live on his own in an assisted living, but he has like a nurse that comes in
Yeah.
to like do meals and bathing and stuff. And so he does art therapy once a week, and he drew this on Wednesday as art therapy day.
That's fun.
Mhm.
That sounds optimistic. What about this one?
This one is just it's orange and red and brown.
Okay. And what about this one?
This one is it kind of does two things at once, okay? Because the red is masculine, right?
Okay.
And the pink is feminine.
Okay.
And it's to denote that there used to be a symmetry, right? But now women are in the workplace,
Yeah.
which is great. But, the men, they're trying to navigate that,
Okay.
right? So the pink is on top and it's bigger, but that doesn't necessarily make it better. It just means that it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
So which one do you think is not the real one?
So one of these is AI generated.
That's correct.
I'm going to say the first one, the one on the top left.
This one? Top
Much
left.
like the nation I invented, this was also invented.
Pakistan?
Pakistan, yeah.
Okay. Well, remember how I said I wanted to play this game about 2 months ago?
Okay,
So I forgot which one.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
To be fair, I think the rest of them are like untitled or they're just called like brown, yellow.
Okay,
So there's not much there. Okay.
it's actually so. Do you know Samuel Bankman-Fried?
Yeah.
Right. So he, for those unacquainted,
All right. Okay, take us off screen.
multisyllabic word. For those unacquainted, Samuel Bankman-Fried basically did a Ponzi scheme,
Yeah.
and he was like super young and aspy and like weird looking,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
his parents were like billionaires or whatever, and he convinced all these investors to give him their money because he like wore blue jeans and he would stim and like play video games during important meetings, and he fooled everyone, or at least everyone that gave him money,
Yeah.
that he was a genius when actually he was highly regarded, if you know what I mean, right?
Really?
And I feel like that's what a lot of artists are, is they're just like, I'm actually really smart, and they're wearing a beret or whatever,
Yeah.
and everyone decided they're like, this person's actually a genius, because no one wanted to seem stupid and unsophisticated by going, this actually does nothing for me.
Okay.
And I think there's less of that now because we have more homeless people. Like, Ezekiel, right? The
homeless guy?
prophet.
Oh, there's a particular homeless guy now.
Yeah.
Ezekiel
on
keeps
the
bleeding
corner.
outside right now.
Ezekiel was a Israeli prophet, right? Back when there was a bunch of those, right? I'm talking like ancient Israel and Judea.
Like pre 1960 something.
Yeah, can
Like
you
real far
imagine?
back.
Yeah, the people that think Israel was a new idea in 1948 are really confused. But like Bible time, right?
Yeah.
And there's stories in the Bible didn't happen, but like people thinking of those stories,
Yeah.
they did happen. So they thought of this guy Ezekiel, right? And they were like, well, everyone would think he was super profound because he was being eccentric.
Okay.
But like now there's 1,000 Ezekiels walking the streets of New York, and we just stay away from them.
Yeah.
I have more empathy for
Mark Maron used to have a bit like that.
Really?
It was about like
Is he one of your guys?
I like him, but like it was the bit was like when you see the crazy person on the street, it's like on the other side. We never hear the other side of that conversation, and it's God telling you, like talking to him, and yeah.
God is a golf club. Is that? I have in my head God is a golf club. Is that maybe the Mark Maron bit? Because it ends
don't
with
think
him going, what if he's right?
Yeah.
This homeless guy screaming God is a golf club, and you're like, whatever, crazy homeless guy, and then
Yeah.
you die, and then you're face to face with a golf
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, why didn't you listen to me? I sent that guy. And you're like, well, he smelled like pee. And he's like, well, that was his idea.
David Mitchell, he's a British comedic performer actor guy, but he had this funny quip. He said like, "What if there is a heaven, but you can only get there if you're atheist?"
I like that, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really makes you think, or
Yeah.
not? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to our final, not our final, our penultimate round.
Ooh, penultimate round?
Yeah, it is penultimate. A lot of
So
people don't use
that
word
round we
properly.
just did was the penny penultimate round.
Is that the phrase? Is,
Third to last is penny
is
penultimate.
it is PENI?
I think so.
Oh, that's fun.
And you just keep adding penny. So if it's the fourth to last,
Yeah.
you could say the penny penultimate,
Okay,
the PPU.
but why can't you just say it's the first one?
Hmm?
Connor, can we get the screen
We
up?
should do 4 each week and
Okay.
call it the penny penultimate, the
Okay,
penny
and
penultimate.
this
the
round actually
penultimate.
has a second part to it as well.
Okay.
But anyway, first off, let me show you the images. This artist, do you want to take a guess at who the artist is?
The first one.
No, in general.
Oh, it's all the same artist.
It's all the same artist.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this was Adolf Hitler.
Okay. It's not Adolf Hitler, but you're close in that
Oh,
this first one is called hold on, let me go.
dude, I didn't even see.
You didn't see that?
spicy symbol. I was just
Did
like,
you just Oh, good for you then.
because you ever see actual Hitler paintings? They're like okay,
So this one is called Hitler masturbating. Or
Oh,
is it? Because
okay.
all of them will have one of these is fake, and I made up a fake name for it too.
Okay.
So this is the first one.
This is
it's
Hitler
called Hitler masturbating.
Okay.
Now, what do you? Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you who the artist was. It's Salvador Dali.
Okay.
So now, how does this make you feel as an image?
Who? Well, I guess there's this book called Everybody Poops,
Yeah.
and it's like no matter who you are, you poop. I guess no matter who you are, like you fap, even
Yeah.
if you're like an evil dictator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's try another image then. How about this one? Do you want to take a wild guess at the name of this painting?
Shits and giggles.
Nope. Close. It's called Young Virgin Auto-Sodomized by the Horns of Her Own Chastity.
Auto-sodomized by the horns of her own chastity.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I guess it's like subversive art about the cult of virginity, right? Where it's like if you're a woman and you're like, I'm a virgin, you're being it's almost more decadent because you're not doing it for the right reason. You're doing it for status.
I don't know. I never given much thought. I just think it's a cool painting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start with the third one. Okay. This one is called Lobster and Crow with the Church of San Sebastian.
This is definitely like who's Sebastian? Under the sea. That's the Little Mermaid. This is this is Little Mermaid fan fiction. I know it.
You know this?
I mean I don't read Little Mermaid fan fiction, but
That's what
this is would be someone would make a this would be the first page of a PDF booklet that's about like 100 pages that you could buy on Amazon.
Okay.
For like a couple of dollars, and it's written by like a 14-year-old girl.
Okay. Well, let's go to our last painting.
Okay.
This one, do you want to take a guess at what it's called?
A Highway to Purgatory.
It's called The Great Masturbator.
Okay.
So what do you feel of this one?
So this is a woman masturbating?
I mean, what do you think it is? What do you think?
I don't even know if I would catch on to that unless I knew the name of the painting. I guess what it's trying to say is like, there's no normal looking way to masturbate. We all look kind of odd while we're doing it.
Okay.
And that's okay because intimacy is supposed to be messy.
Okay. So having seen them all,
Okay.
which one do you believe?
I think
not
the
the
Hitler
real-
jacking off one is definitely a creation of your mind.
You think what do you think the prompt was that I would have put in to get this one?
Hitler making the best out of realizing he shouldn't have invaded Russia during the winter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that your final answer?
that's my final answer.
It is incorrect.
That's a
That's a real Dali painting.
holy moly.
It's a real painting called Hitler Masturbating.
Okay.
Do you want to take another guess?
Damn, I'm overwhelmed by choice.
Yeah. Oopsie. Let's try to give you.
You know what? That one's not real. That one you invented because you got a little defensive when I was talking about.
You think I'm defensive of my AI art?
I think so.
So you're saying this one you think is?
Yeah, the woman being sodomized by her own chastity.
Once again, you are wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an idea that someone that's not a comedian thought of. That's
I love Salvador Dali. He genuinely had I think a lot of his stuff is genuinely kind of funny, weird, interesting stuff.
okay.
So yeah,
Sodomized by her own chastity.
the horns of her own chastity,
Huh.
which I always forget the part horns. I was thinking sodomized by her own chastity, but it's the horns of chastity. So now we're down to 2,
It's Sebastian then. That one's not real.
and that is correct. That is
Oh.
fake. I don't remember what the prompt was. I think I put in some prompt of random stuff in the style of Salvador Dali, and unfortunately, that's the best.
Salvador Dali died before the Little Mermaid, dude. That should have been the hint. What a silly goose I am, dude.
What you seem confident that this has nothing to do with. It's not definitely Little Mermaid inspired.
It's a crab named Sebastian.
No, the church is named Sebastian.
The church is named Sebastian?
San Sebastian.
What do you mean?
Like it's like a church we call. Oh, that's St. Paul's. This is San Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian?
Or San Sebastian because it's Spanish.
I'm understanding what's happening. So you put this into an AI generator.
Yes.
You said Saint Sebastian, and then AI
No.
thought of the crab from Little Mermaid.
No, I put random images. I might have just said church. I came up with the fake name.
Oh, I see. So you happen to come up with the church name that's also the name of a crab who is also visible in this work of art? Damn.
Okay, that's interesting.
Damn.
And we do have one more special round.
Okay.
You have a bit of a peek into what it would be like.
So should I vamp while
you vamp and Connor let me surprise him once more? Or
yesterday,
yeah.
December 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and, at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attacks yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands have caused severe damage to American naval and military forces, and I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for
Okay,
our
I think we
defense.
start. Jesus Christ, you have that memorized?
Well, I'm a patriot, dude.
I don't think we can put the whole thing out there because the Roosevelts are very litigious.
Mhm.
So they copyright that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't know if are you familiar with an artist named Robert Mapplethorpe?
No, but I do share a first name with him, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that's great. And you probably have a lot more in common with him than you even think.
Oh.
But he was a photographer
Okay.
in the 20th century.
Okay.
I don't believe he's alive anymore. I assume he's not.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll show you the images.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we'll start. I don't know. On YouTube, this is just going to be all blurred.
Uh-huh.
But point to which one and I can make it bigger for you to see.
Let's do the first one.
Okay.
All of these are, by the way, unrealistic expectations.
Also, let me just say, for the game, I gotta close that. For the gaming purposes, today, what is this one?
I will say, dude, when I'm at the gym and I see a guy with a fucking, obviously they're not hard in the gym locker room usually.
Yeah.
But when I see a guy that even with a soft penis has a fucking hammer, I
Yeah.
know I'm supposed to be jealous. But my first thought really is hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Like,
So
bless King. You
So
know
let
what I
me
mean?
yeah.
Pause.
anyway, whereas the three previous rounds were an AI prompt,
Okay.
3 of these are real artistic photographs,
Uh-huh.
and one of them is just from gay porn.
Okay.
So let's start off with this one.
Uh-huh.
How does this one make you feel?
He looks like
Do you want to describe? We'll probably have to blur it out, so maybe we can describe it.
I see. Okay, so if you're watching at home, these are blurred out, yet none of them are from the Asian continent. I feel like we have to make that clear.
Okay. Well,
Because for me, when I see a blurred penis,
Well, to be fair, they're not going to know what you've seen yet. It's going to be blurred out, probably, right?
true. Okay.
So they don't know that you're staring. Tell them what you're staring at,
This is
and why you're rubbing
a
yourself.
well-endowed man with I'm going to say like a chub.
Okay.
He's not fully hard, but he's not fully soft either. And it's circumcised, I think.
Okay. You think it's circumcised?
I think so. Yeah, see, it's like kind of, you could barely, there's like a pea of penis flesh. You know what I mean? Dude, even when I'm soft, you could fully see the whole head, you know? And
Okay.
listen, I have a more humbled penis than these gentlemen, but I don't think we're that different,
yeah.
you know? Same species.
By the way, how we're going to figure out, this one's going to have to be a little bit longer than an
Okay.
hour because we're running into the hour. And this is a
Oh.
very bizarre way, unless we leave it as a cliffhanger.
We should leave it as
Leave
a
it as
cliffhanger.
for next week? Okay.
A Clifford hanger. Clifford
Yeah.
the big
Speaking
red
of
dog
hangers.
hanger. Yeah.
'Cause
He probably had a fucking hammer, dude. Clifford the big red dog?
You
Oh
think-
no, they neutered him. Which
Did they?
doesn't change the size of your penis. Actually.
Imagine how a team of doctors had to like remove one testicle at a time. Whatever. I'm good. I gotta put that in AI prompt, see what comes up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be a nice teaser to start the next episode with this game.
Yeah.
So we should probably vamp to the end of this episode,
I
and then we'll
see.
return
Do
to
you want me to
Well,
go
Ilya-
back to full screen on YouTube, or do you want me to leave the images?
You know, we can go back to full screen.
We can go back to full screen.
Let's tease them a little bit.
Yeah. I guess we could vamp for like a minute and a half. Ilya, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice.
What'd you think of the game? A good
I
bit?
had fun.
It's fun, right?
It made time flies when you're having a little bit of a laugh with friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit of a chat, a bit of a laugh. I think it's a beautiful thing regardless. You know?
Do you want me to laugh at that, or like, what do you want?
You don't have to do anything, dude. But really, how are you?
I'm well.
Answer honestly.
I'm good. I was in
You're
Chicago
well
last
and
week.
good. I pressured you into being grammatically incorrect.
I'm well.
Was that to
No, I'm well is how I am.
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I do good. I'm a good person.
Ooh.
I know my fucking grammar. Don't
Okay.
you ever fucking call me out on that again.
I'm sorry. Superman's doing
Look me
good.
in the eyes, tell me never call me out on that again.
I'm sorry. But yeah, man, life is
So how are you?
I'm okay, I guess. I don't know.
You're okay?
I don't really know the difference between. Yeah, actually, that works. If I say I'm okay, that's my state of mind and how I am as a person.
Yeah. Do you spell okay the full word or just the letters?
I say okay, AY to show I care.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is that an actual proper word, or is the shortened version in initialism of it like, are they not equally legitimate?
Some people say it's Martin Van Buren running for president because he was from a town called Kinderhook and they called him O Kinderhook.
Okay.
And it was okay. But I think that might be, you know how like almost all stories of how words were invented are made up,
Yeah.
right? Like there's that whole thing of like, oh, the word faggot comes from they would
Almost. Yeah.
burn bundles of sticks, right?
Yeah.
A bundle of stick was a archaic unit and they called it a faggot and they would burn gay people. So then that became a derogatory term for gay people. But really where the word faggot comes from is one day someone fucking saw you.
First of all, I mean, I would say so coming because you can't just steal Louis C.K. You can't just steal.
Oh, you're right.
You just stole.
I didn't realize that
You didn't
that's
realize
what I was doing.
Oh, I thought you were paying homage to maybe one of the funniest clips ever.
Yeah,
Amazing.
guys, Ilya is going to insist that we do that bit word for word, but actually just go on YouTube and search Opie and Anthony Patrice N-word and you'll laugh your balls off.
Yeah.
Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm just playing night owls. You know I love you.